Hello, lovely people. David here, and welcome to the first episode of a new Let's Play series. I've had this idea for a long while. You see, I want to eventually get to a point where I can do regular streaming, but my ability to talk a lot is non-existent these days. So I wanted to try something that would give me practice at being more talkative, while not exposing myself to the added issues of having a live audience. At least not yet. I'm also aware that in order for my channel to grow, I need to post videos of various types more frequently. But editing and producing SMP videos are just a little more time and energy consuming than I can handle over a 1 or 2 week period. So, I had this idea of recording 1 to 2 hour blocks of play and then posting them almost entirely unedited. And because I'm not sure that the stuff I do behind the scenes on the SMP, like mining, are particularly interesting, I don't actually think they're interesting at all, I thought I'd start a new Let's Play on Valheim. If you haven't heard of Valheim, it's a Viking-inspired game where you play a character who, instead of the Valkyrie taking you to Valhalla after their final battle, the character is dropped off in Valheim to help Odin push out some, unsavory elements in the realm. So, welcome to episode 1 of my Valheim playthrough series that I'm calling Parallel Let's Play. So I've made a character and I've made a game level. To show transparency, I'm showing you the modifiers I'm using in this game. Now, I have arthritis in my hands, particularly in my left hand, so there are some key combinations that I just can't do in this game. Chief among them is the combination of keys that make the character dodge away from a strike. This makes combat extra hard for me, so I put the game on easy mode for combat, for less raids, and little to no build cost. This is for accessibility. Without these 3 things, this game is almost unplayable for me. And here we go. Alright, this is Hugin. He tells you to do stuff. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Okay. So, there we go. There's the next one. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing towards the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Ichther, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Okay, Hugin. Whee. And then you see you can press this button. There's the map where you are, and you've got to cross the water to get there. Now, you can't punch trees in Valheim. You have to pick sticks up from the ground. So have to. That's a torch you can use as a weapon. And there's food. Food is handy because it increases your health and your stamina. Oh, he's come back again. Hello. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. Yes, sir. Okay, so there's a piggy. You've got to be careful, because they bite. Right, yes, go right next to the pig. Thanks. Okay. Most items must be crafted, however, due to your recent departure from Midgard, which is Earth, you'll have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Okay, cool. And this is a little hut that you can modify. Once you get enough, it's this button to make a hammer. Yes, yes. Ooh, I've got enough. Okay. Hello again. You've crafted a hammer. With this tool you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Yes, sir. Now, even though I've got, what's it called? Free build on, I always try and collect enough to do the first of as many things as I can. You can punch bushes sometimes. So I'll collect more wood. Avoid the pigs because they bite. And over there is greyling. They bite too. Flint will give me a... Come here. Yay! Flint will give me a good axe to do more things with. 10. Okay, I'll just grab stuff. The free build doesn't apply to tools, just what you can make with your workbench. This thing. I'm gonna get more berries. Hopefully don't go near the pigs. Okay. Okay, usually there's mushrooms around the stones as well. Hello, dear. Boo. They always run away from you. You can't hunt them until you get a bow. Ah, mushrooms. Awesome. Okay, so I will put a... Oops. I'll just zoom in. There we go. Put a workbench there. I can then make more things. A workbench allows you to craft complex items, as well as giving you access to lots of more building pieces to construct with a hammer. Thank you. You can repair items. And then I get max. It's also got a free repair of your environment. Yeah. I've always run out of stamina too quick. You can put a door in. That makes it safer at night. Because just like Minecraft, the nighttime is the bad time. Okay, now for sleeping you have to have a fire, or your bed you won't be able to use the bed. Also, you can smoke yourself out. Oops, wrong one, that one. So you have to actually put like a chimney. Okay. There we go. Okay. Chimney. Roof. And this is a bed. Ooh. Hello. A headrest for the weary. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store items. It is good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen while you explore. There you go, claimed. So if my character dies, which he does quite a lot, I'll return here. Okay. Now the axe means I can... Oops, hello. I can attack these. Awful noises. Awful, awful noises. It's like killing horses in Minecraft. But you need the leather and the food. No, there's another one somewhere. Oh, okay. You can also get more wood. Just decimate the wood around here. Interesting thing with Valheim is even if you like wipe out all of the trees, see these little bits that stick out? They become trees, or some of them do. So it just reforests itself, which is helpful. It's a bit grindy at the beginning, but that's okay. More, because this food here goes down. Also needed to rest for the stamina, which is down the bottom. Got to be careful because you can also drown. Don't want to get too far into the water. So there's a lot in common with Minecraft. I mean, obviously not the graphics, but there's a lot different as well. There's kind of a more formal storyline, and the biomes are, I guess, bigger. Boop. Okay, so we need more boar skin. We need quite a lot more. And shield. Make a hoe, so that's good. That's how you can flatten land. I'll leave it off for now. See if I can swim. Might be a bit too far for the moment. Okay, there we go, full stamina. Oh, okay. Mostly walkable, that's helpful. And there's the altar. Yep. Oh, just a moment. Where are you? Calling forth the beast. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armour, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Cool. And this one is a deer god, it's beautiful. So the namey stone says Hunter's Kin, which means you have to get enough technology to get a bow to then hunt the deer. You get trophies, head trophies, just like in Minecraft, except it's probably a little bit more gory. I'll just see. It's almost dusk. I'll have to go back again, sleep, and then come back out again. It is absolutely not safe to be this early in game outside at night. Ooh, more berries. Berries good. These flowers can be helpful later. I usually start collecting them as soon as I can. And you get like a big store ready for when you need it. Hello? Any piggies nearby? Not that I can see. That's okay. Later on in the game you can get a oh, it was a shorefish. The fish like to just jump on the shore. I can't eat it at this stage of the game yet, but it's kind of fun seeing shorefish. I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. Dandelions. You put them into potions, like health potions and stuff. And there's a lot of stuff you can't do until you progress. You got to get a certain amount of skills to be able to do some things and all sorts of things. It's a lot more linear progression than Minecraft. Any piggies on the island? Okay. Just more deer. Fix it up. See what we can make. Okay, not quite enough. We need 8. But we can get a shield. And we can personalize. Yeah, blue will do. And now we have a shield. That sounds like Hugan again. Where are you, dude? Oh, hello. You have crafted a shield. A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried. Be careful though. If you block too many hits, you will become staggered. The amount of damage you can block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health. So if you plan on tanking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. Okay. Isn't it pretty? Instead of having, the Milky Way, the arm of the Milky Way, we've got the Yggdrasil tree. Don't know how to say it. Oh, yes, hello again. He does eventually stop yapping. Be wary of the weather. When the temperature drops at night, or if you're wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Yes, sir. Go inside. I get it. It's all good. Although first I've got to make some food. Because I've got to cook meat. Not too many though. And here comes the dull bit. You gotta wait for it to cook. I sometimes sit here and go do 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 do, or something similarly ridiculous. Okay, we now have meats. Meats is good. Come on, you can do it. Sizzle, sizzle. Yay! Sizzle, sizzle. And now we sleep. Okay. We need to find more mushrooms. Okay, there's a deer. We need pigs. Ugh. I just move this around. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Wah! It's not nearly as dark as he looks at this precise moment. Shorefish! Yay, we have shorefish. There we go. Here's a pike. How is the walkie bit? Okay, there's a piggy there. You can't hold anything while you're swimming, obviously. So you gotta be careful. Near hostile mobs. Okay. Yeah, you got the bear. The meat. Okay, it wasn't a Hugan noise. Piggy. You can actually tame them, but it takes a bit of things. Mostly a bit of mushrooms. Yay, fog. It's not very helpful. Okay, we'll go slowly. We can't get rock yet, because you need to have killed the first Forsaken to get your first pickaxe. You also can't hunt the birds without a bow. So there's a lot that you have to do before you can do other things, which I don't mind. It's kind of nice to expand and explore. Okay. Wish the fog wasn't in, but that's okay. It'll lift eventually. Hopefully this isn't leading up to a mountain, because my character's not ready for that particular biome. The early game is just collecting stuff, making stuff, collecting more stuff. I should probably go back to the waterline. That's where the pigs usually hang out. Mostly. I say this as I keep going further inland. You can find some structures that have other resources. Is these like very small huts? I call them the long drops because they look like long drops, and they always have mushrooms in them. I don't know if they're meant to be toilets, but they just look like the kind of, you know, when you, oh, I don't know actually. In New Zealand, when you go camping, you dig a long drop, which is basically you dig a big hole and you put some kind of like a little tent around it with a seat and stuff, if you're lucky. And they call it a long drop because if you slip and you fall, it's a long drop down. Usually it's not actually a long drop, but that's okay. It's kind of the joke. You don't want to fall in. There was another one. There we go. Further on in the game, this particular structure, I don't know what they call it, also has gems and stuff on them. I often just stop and listen because you can tell what's around you. I don't know if the recording is good enough, but it's also directional. Ooh, okay. Little house. It's not the kind of little house that usually has anything inside. Sometimes you can get treasure boxes underneath, but doesn't. Not often. I love these things. It's a circle of stones, and there's like no other explanation, just a circle of stones, which I think is really funny. There's a lot of stuff where there's just no answers for things. They're just flavour, I guess. Oh, there's another ether. I never know if I'm pronouncing this wrong or right. And then you run out of stamina and fall down. When you click the thingy, see, the map doesn't have it, and then you click it. Hunters can. Now it's there. That's another reason to stop and listen. If you can hear, there's bees. And they bite. Quite a lot. But it doesn't look like there's a chest in there. There's a trick. You can sit down and look inside. No box. Then I'll mark it down so that when we get a bow, I can go back and get it, because then you can make actual beehives that you can use. Bees knees. I normally search systematically, but this fog always confuses. I get lost, even with a map. So many berries. So many berries. I need mushrooms. Give me mushrooms. And piggies. This should be the water. Ah, okay. I do have some semblance of direction. Sense of direction. There's another namey rock further up. Sometimes there's the namey rock kind of adds lore to things. Sort of lore. And one of these sorts of rocks that happen in this biome, there's lots of piggies around them. Doesn't look like it's the one, which is a shame. Sisters and brothers of the shield wall, lift up your hearts. You are the greatest warriors, chosen by the All-Father himself for your courage and valour. Now death has brought you to a land where you can remake yourselves in battle and toil, winning favour and honour from the gods. Leave your memories to rot in Midgard, along with your sins. The finest part of you is here. I haven't read that one before. Cool. Very dramatic. Kind of need like a dun 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 after reading that. More berries. Okay. Only a deer. I thought it was also a woofy. Woofy, wrong word. A Mr. Pig. And here is an egg. I wish I could chain them, they're kind of cute. But their tails add food to your diet. Come here, Nicky Dick Nick. So cute. It sounds counterintuitive to go, oh, that's so cute, and then murder it, but it's kind of the game. It's a very exploitative kind of starting place. I mean, not that Minecraft is any better. You have to kidnap the villagers just to get some decent early resources. I still just wonder if it's possible to make a trading hall that's actually, humane. Okay, definitely bees in there. Okay. Mobbies. Bees. Okay, can we see any piggies? Oops. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. It's unusual. There's normally a heck of a lot more boar around usually. Oh, well, at least there's lots of berries. Mobbies. Day's almost up again, which means I probably need to turn around. Ooh. Okay, that has bees. Good. Piggy. Emma. Thank you. Okay. So many deer. Come here, Nick. Yeah, good. Thank you. I know. There was piggies. I saw piggies. Here we go. Okay. It's another circle of stones. Oh no, looks like... Oh, it's the same. Oops. Sometimes if you're really fast you can sneak up on the deer and get one or two of them, but it's really just easier to get the bow. Yay, mushroom! Hello, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. So unique. Come here, mister. Come on. Kind of imagine them as like little, like, you know, dude bros. You know, they're like, come at me, bro, and you smack them and they're like, oh, oops. I don't know if that's mean or not. Because they're very cocky. You know, like small dog syndrome. Piggy, 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 piggy. You know, the way a small dog fights like it's a big dog. It's that kind of posturing of strength that doesn't really exist. Not to say I don't like dogs. I do. I like dogs too. Hey, Mr. Grumpy Man. I should get back to the... Should let it hit my shield. Come on. Give me a skill point. Thank you. Thank you. You gotta build up skill points. And you do things better. Like swimming gets better as you get better. Funnily enough. Yeah, piggies. Hello. Come here. It's dark. Mr. Piggy. Hello. Come on. Come at me. Just check to see if there's any boar. And then get into bed. And Mr. Boars. Ah, Mr. Boar. Hello. Oops. Come on. I know. Run, 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 run. Grr. They run around and they come back at you, and they follow you, and they run around and they come back at you. It's quite funny to watch them. Come on. Good, Mr. Boar. Come on. Thank you. Looks like we got enough for a bow. Bonus. That will make things a little easier. May have to look at finding a better place for the temporary shelter. You have to go for the bow. you don't catch it once, if you let it cook too far beyond the hissing, it turns into coal, which is not entirely helpful. Okay, how many arrows? 18. Cookie. This tab means you can improve things, but to improve them you need deer hide for that. Oh. Okay, that's to upgrade your workstation. Ooh, I'll just... And it needs to be within a certain radius of the workstation, and they tend to get in the way if you're in a little tiny hut. Okay. Okay, I need wood and I need more of that. But there's feathers. The fire arrows are helpful because they set things on fire. Funny enough, that's helpful. Okay, go. Flowers and seeds. Don't think there's anything else with that. Okay, so we've got a rag tunic. We need rag pants. Ah, okay. And we can make more chests. Okay, so you can see health 7, stamina 20, health 25, stamina 8, health 15, stamina 15, so that's an equal health and stamina, and that's 30 health, 25 health, and it's a stamina one. Okay, so we can put the mushrooms away for later. And that gives us a little bit more health. I'll just try and sort these into like food and weapon related things. Oh yeah. Not food, but not weapons. Okay. Zzz. You dream you're walking in a snowy wood when you come upon a naked child sitting against a tree with his eyes closed. Oh. Very fast. Sorry. I'll try to read faster. Or not. That's cool. Okay. Wrong button. Now, if you can sneak up on them, you get a higher damage. Whew, that was a good shot. Yeah. Here, Mr. Piggy. Come on. Thank you. I need some pants. And yes, I know it's amusing that in the UK, pants means underwear. Which is why it's so funny when Scar talks about pants. Because he's talking about underwear. Oops. Those birds are very difficult to get. Now the deer are usually a waste of time to try and go after when they're running around. Because they don't sit long enough to let you hunt them. But if you're lucky, they calm down a little bit more. Yeah. Deer trophy. Awesome. I just feel kind of sorry for the deer as well, because they're just running around. If I get them there, it'll... You can't actually swim underwater on top of the water. So if something goes too deep and you can't reach it, you can't get it. It just sits on the bottom and does nothing. Very unhelpful. Hey, Piggy. Sorry. So we need more more leather from pigs and more as possible, much as possible. We need more deer trophies to put in here. Come on. Come on. Good Grayling. Yeah. Okay, so I went left last time, I'll go right this time. Ooh, piggy? That's a piggy, yay. I probably shouldn't infantilize them by calling them piggies. I imagine Norse boars were pretty hardy critters. Another one. Come on. Yeah. Okay. We go around circles and come back. Yep. It's kind of a lot of this. Collect stuff, murder stuff, collect more stuff, murder more stuff. Well, find altars. This one's probably the one that we'll end up doing the boss fight with. It's a good flat area. Come on. Yeah. I would really like to be able to tame them though. They're really cute. Ooh, okay, there's some deer. Whee! There we go. Where's the other one? There he is. Ah, that's okay. Oops. There we go. I heard him getting upset. There's a house here. Okay. No bees. Ooh, okay. Amber. Now, I usually mark the almost complete cottages because sometimes you need an emergency place. There's another one down here somewhere. Where is it, Runny? Yep, I know. I'm so scary. Okay. I can hear you. Where are you, Nix? Come on then. Rawr. Yeah. Once you find food that's better than a neck's tail, you can use them in poison potions later on in the game. So I still collect them if I can. I prefer to have too much stuff than not enough. You never know when you're going to need something. Alright. Okay, this is supposed to be a chicken farm. No idea where the chickens go. And eggs need a fire to grow up, so it's often a really good place to get wood though. Running into the undergrowth. Oh, that's dark wood, I think. Dark forest, I should say. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, dark forest. See how close we can get to it before trouble begins. Okay, there's a tower right there. It's not ideal. Eek. I shouldn't squeak like that. Oh yeah, and he's inside. I could hear him. Here you are. Hello. Where'd you go? It's a funny place to stand. Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You have wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Ichthyr. Okay. Just let me possibly get into trouble. Okay, there's not just a tower, there is also a other thing. Yes, okay. Rumor has it that some traders have found themselves onto the 10th world. If you find yourself in need of special commodities, you might want to seek them out. One of them should be somewhere in a forest such as this. I'm terribly sorry I can't be of more help. You'll have to keep an eye out. Okay. There's 3 traders. There's, Hable? I can't remember. There's 2 that are, kind of dwarves. And they're apparently siblings. One, you can buy sort of clothing related things. So if you have a base that's safe enough not to wear armor all the time, Hilda, you can go to her and get clothes and stuff, assuming you can do the side quests. And Haldor is the first one that you usually meet, and he's got a lot of things. The most important thing at this stage is a belt that enables you to carry, I think it's 100 points of weight more. Was it 200? I can't remember. It's very handy, especially once you start mining. You've got a weight capacity here. And then it goes up when you've got the belt. Hello, piggy. Thank you. More dark forest. Might be able to get one of these. Grey dwarf. They're a bit more than I should really deal with. Not been as lucky as I'd like to be. Let's go up the hill. Food's going down again. No, okay, not a house. Were these the empty ones or the... bonus? Flint head arrows, that's helpful. There we go. And then you get a queen bee. And some honey, if you can get up there. Okay. I'll do it the cheaty way and just demolish the thing. There we go, there's the honey. Honey is a good food for stamina. It's often easier to find different kinds of prey by listening. Oh dear, there's the deer. Biggie. Oh, two of them. Okay. This might be a good area to hunt trolls. Trolls are easier to deal with. They're big and they're dark forest, black forest mob, and they're huge. And really at this level, or close to this level, the best way of getting them is basically walking around in a circle and shooting them with the bow. You really need a flat area. Safe flat area. Probably tempting fate getting too close to the... I just want to see if some of these structures can have bits of weapons and stuff in them. They can be very helpful. Or not at all. Okay, I am very far from home. Okay. Wrong direction. Okay. I probably won't make it in time, but We'll see what happens. Oh, what a shame there's a little town here. Okay. Ooh, bees. Gonna have to stay here for overnight. So, doors. Check. Light. Check. Oops, that's outside. You can't, just like in Minecraft, you can't sleep with other mobs around. Patch the roof up. I'll just be cocky and blast. We do it this way. Okay, this way. Oof. If you don't put a lid on it, when it rains, it stops working. So it's not just for aesthetics to have a chimney. The builder in me says it has to be even. Okay, I'm sitting down. I'm gonna go now. it's been over an hour now, so we'll just leave him here, and tomorrow or the next day I will do another recording and continue. Until then, aranitasa.